can weld various kinds of rods on these machines. Connect this machine after reading the nameplate and the manual to the main supply. Connect air, water, inlet and outlet of the pump to be put in the 200 liter water tank. Now we'll show you the parts. This over here in the apparel, this is air inlet, this is a pressure adjuster for clamping the rods, this is a pressure gauge, air filter, drain knob, air lubricator, then we have air regulator for welding pressure, then we have solenoid valves for clamping and the welding. Here we have pneumatic cylinders for clamping the rods. This one here is a flash guard. These are clamping jaws. These are chromium, zirconium, copper, hardened and tempered alloy welding jaws with different grooves for different diameters. And this one here is unlinked jaws. Here we have welding pressure cylinder. This is a flow control valve for adjusting the speed of the cylinder. Here we have a gap adjusting lever between the two jaws, which can be set gap at scale over here. Then we have welding and unlink switch. This is the main supply indicator. This one here is the welding and unlink push button. This one here is the pump on-off switch. These are the two clamping foot switches for the rods. Here we have a microcontroller with lock and key. This is the on-off switch. In this you can feed various welding parameters. At the moment we have fed approximate welding data parameters in different schedules. Say for example, when you press this schedule switch, you will find schedule numbers. You can bring it down to 1. Now you can then switch off this push button, go to program button, then you'll find the program selection over here. Now here we have set squeeze time as 90 cycles. You can decrease or increase as required. Then enter till you come to W2. Here we have set 30 cycles as a weld time. That also can be increased or decreased as required. Then next is the heat percentage. That's the current that has to flow for welding the rods. This also can be increased or decreased. At the moment this we have kept for half-inch dia MS rods. Then again enter. This one here is the hold time that you can keep at 30 cycles or say increase or decrease this time. This here you keep one as the off time. These are the impulses kept for the rods to be welded. Same thing can be increased or decreased. Again enter. Now this program is set for welding half-inch MS rods. This key you can lock the program and take out so that nobody can change the program. Whenever you want to change the program, put the key here, unlock it, then you can change the program. This is the on-off switch. This over here is a single repeat switch. that is used for spot welding. This here is a weld no weld switch. Now for annealing, we can go to the schedule number 2. Put it off. Now for annealing half-inch dia rods, we have put the annealing parameters. Squeeze time we kept 0, 1, then inter. Annealing time we kept 25 cycles. That can be increased or decreased as required. Then heat percentage we kept 28%. Can be increased or decreased as required. Then here is the cool time. We kept about 4 cycles. Inter. This is the whole time, 1 cycle, half cycle, 1 cycle. Impulse is 30 for annealing for longer period, so the rods are annealed properly. Similarly, if you go to schedule number 3, this we have kept for welding 5 8-inch dia MS rods. This is a approximate welding parameters for 5 8-inch dia MS wire rods. Squeeze time is 90. Inter. So weld time we have kept about 30 cycles. Kept about heat percentage. Then 0, inter. This is the hold time. This is off time. These are the number of impulses for welding 5 8-inch dia MS rod. Then again, when you go to the schedule number 4, we have kept for annealing the 5 8-inch dia MS rods. Here we kept 1 cycle, squeeze time, inter. This is 25 cycles for annealing. 32% is the heat percentage. 4 is full time. 1 is the off time, hold time, and then there are 36 impulses. Similarly, we have memorized for different dia rods in different schedules that you can refer in the manual and operate the machine control accordingly. Now we can bring down to schedule number 1 for welding half-inch dia rods. If you recheck, you will see what parameter you set. They can be recalled. This is how the program is set for different dia rods. Now we'll try to weld half-inch dia rods. For this, we have to adjust the gap. See, about 15, 16, 17. These parameters you can also read in the manual and then set the parameters accordingly. Here for half-inch rods, we are keeping the clamping pressure about 95 psi. This over here is the welding pressure. We are adjusted at about 70 psi. Then, after adjusting the parameters in the microcontroller and adjusting the gap, switching on the pump, we can clamp the rods in the welding jaws like this. Then before that, put the flash guard. Now we'll press the push button. You will observe that when it press. It is automatic. Now you can take this flash back, declamp the that the welded portion is in the center of the hanging jaws. Tighten fully. Now go to schedule number 2 for annealing. Parameter set in this will do the annealing. Put this switch towards annealing. Then press this button. You will see annealing taking place. Now this is annealed. For welding 5 dia MS rods. Now we can change the serial number from 2 to 3. Observe the parameters saved. We have saved 90 space, weld 30 cycles, speed percentage 40%, 000, hold 30 cycles, 1 foot long, process time. These parameters that we are setting may be approximate. You can vary them as per your requirement after proper trial to find out the better results. Now we'll take this switch towards annealing side, adjust the gap as per the parameter given in the manual. Then again clamp the rods after cleaning properly the ends of any dust, dirt or any rust. Put in the center of the welding jaws, clamp them. See welding taking place. Now take the flash rod back, declamp. Look at the annealing jaws. See that the welded portion is the middle of the jaws. Tighten fully. Take the switch to annealing side. Now we'll change the schedule from 3 to 4 for annealing. Then you can press the push button for annealing. See, this is how it's annealed. And then take out the welded rod, deburr the joint, and use it. For welding, popping the copper rods. Now we go to skill number 9. Where we have set the parameters for welding the popping the copper rods. Speed is 90, weld time 30 cycles, heat percent is 40, load is 30, off 1, impulse is 10. These are approximate data. You can vary them as per your requirements to get the proper weld. Now we will adjust the gap as per the data given in the manual. Then put this switch towards welding side. And this takes the roll to 10. I will then see the parameters what we have kept. Take this switch to the paneling and then take up the wooden point. See, this is how the nail can take out the nail rod. Dework the rod and then you can use it. Now we'll show you the welding of offing the living rods. Now we can put for welding. Take this switch for something. Then the fitting the 14. You can adjust the parameters. nailed rod, deburr the same, and then use it. Now I'll show the welding of same dia high carbon rods. After adjusting the parameters, you clamp the rods midway of the welding jaws. See the proper weld all around. Now you can clamp the welded rods in the handling jaws. See that the welded portion is the median. Now you switch off this switch towards handling side. Go to rule number 16 where we have set the parameters for handling. Then you can press this button for handling. They should have become red hot and the stems should appear on the nearby welded joint. That means the weld is perfect. The heat must flow from the center to the outer surface. See, the cooling is done. You can see the stems appearing on the nearby joint. It shows the weld is good. Now you can take out the nailed rod, deburr the weld burr and use it. And you have 25 schedules. You can memorize different schedules and programs for different diameter rods, and the metals will show you. There are 25 schedules available, so you can memorize the welding data as well as the programs by entering in this data, and then use them as and when you want for different diameter rods. This machine requires a maintenance that is mentioned in the manual that you must carry out for the better performance of the machine, and we have also provided in the manual do's and don'ts. Please read the manual properly, then use the machine. Also see the stickers or precautions that we have put on the machine in a number of places for the safety of the operator. Thank you for watching the video and hope that you will be one of the proud owner of this machine sometime in the future. Thank you.